Oh, hello, Seymour. Welcome to our home. I've made it, despite your confusing directions. I couldn't find the entrance for the time being, but now I'm here.
Superintendent Chalmers, you're very welcome. Well, my directions are a bit unconventional. Smiles mischievously. Smiles mischievously. I have chosen for you the scenic route through our wonderful vegetable patch with solar lights.
Indeed. And what's that delightful aroma wafting from your kitchen, Seymour?
Oh, that would be our dinner, Superintendent Chalmers. I'm preparing a special dish tonight, a vegetarian bibimbap. It's a Korean rice bowl with a medley of colorful vegetables, tofu, and a spicy gochujang sauce. Wafty gochujang sauce.
Vegetarian bibimbap. Excellent choice, Seymour. I can't wait to try it. That aroma alone is making my stomach do the tango.
Well, I hope it lives up to your expectations, Superintendent. Please come in and let's make our way to the dining room. We've got quite the evening ahead.
Skinner and Chalmers, with eager anticipation, make their way to the dining room, unaware of the culinary calamities that lie ahead.
Skinner and Chalmers share a laugh as they continue inside, ready for their culinary adventure. Oh, for the love of, how in the name of all that is culinary could this happen? My vegetarian bibimbap is completely burnt, confused, and agitated. It's as if a mischievous trickster from another dimension sabotaged my cooking. Is it Lord Bumbo, perhaps?
No, maybe Jasper Beardley. It's not that either. No. It must be Dionysus. I'd recognize those nasty tricks anywhere instantly.
Pointing to the sky. You there, Dionysus. This is your doing, isn't it? Always meddling with my kitchen endeavors.
Appearing in a spectral form. Seymour, it seems you've met my wrath. But it's all part of life's great feast.
Feast. This isn't a feast, you capricious deity.
Seymour, my dear friend, even gods can't control the whims of a hot oven. Dionysus takes a moment to offer an unexpected life lesson.
You see, my immortal friends, failures happen to the best of us. But it's through failures that we learn. And from there, we create something even more magnificent.
Dionysus, this isn't the time for divine wisdom.
I need to save dinner.
Very well. Seymour.
Carry on. But remember, last banquet is full of surprises.
Perhaps you should leave your post as God? You never help me when I need your help the most. Remember when I burned my soft rolls in the prune cake? I had not received any support from you.
Now, don't mope around here so much. I'm sure you'll find a solution. You just have to get back to your roots, following the footsteps of your earliest ancestors.
Skinner, still somewhat annoyed by the god's presence, considers his words for a moment. He then decides to focus on the task at hand, looking for a fitting replacement for the burnt vegetarian bibimbap.
Skinner paces around the kitchen, his mind racing for a solution. Suddenly, he spots something outside the window, the neighbor's garden pond. An idea dawns upon him.
The water cake. That's it. I'll whip up a water cake to replace the bibimbap. No one will notice the difference. No one will notice the difference.
Skinner hastily scribbles down a makeshift recipe on a piece of paper, formulating his daring plan to create a water cake using pond water. His confidence surges as he heads towards the windowsill, determined to execute his audacious culinary rescue mission.
Well, it's time for a little neighborly visit.
With newfound determination, Skinner sets off to secure the key ingredient for his unconventional dish, convinced that he can still save the evening. He grabs a bucket and starts scheming about how to discreetly procure water from the neighbor's pond.
Let's get going. Great, I'm in the neighbor's garden. Where's the pond? Oh, there, give me the bucket. The neighbor notices Skinner. What are you doing here, my child? Oh, hello, General Uncle Glasses. I wanted to check your water quality. I got a free water analysis toolkit and thought I'd do it for you right away. Oh, you're so sweet, thank you, Skinner. No problem, see you later, Uncle. Whoa, back to the kitchen. Seymour Skinner, you're a genius. Dinner is saved.
Skinner, now determined, proceeds with his plan to make a water cake, confident that he'll salvage the evening.
Seymour!
Do. Skinner, his kitchen's in their way. His superintendent's just here for the buffet. When he twice, Skinner's go meet despite there will be culinary calamity today.
Seymour! What? What's going on in here? Is that smoke coming from your oven?
Superintendent Chalmers. It's not what it looks like. You see, we're experiencing a cosmic culinary alignment tonight.
Skinner's excuse is quite elaborate, trying to explain away the smoke.
The cosmic culinary alignment?
What on earth does that mean, Skinny?
Well, Superintendent, it's a rare celestial event that enhances the flavor of our food. The smoke you see is just a side effect, a byproduct of the cosmic forces at play.
Chalmers is clearly skeptical, but willing to hear more.
Cosmic forces. You mean the planets are aligning in a cosmic culinary event, producing the mysterious smoke?
That's hard to believe. And besides, what's with that bucket of dirty water in the corner?
Oh, that. It's all part of the ritual. You see, we need water from the neighbor's pond to complete the alignment. It's a vital ingredient for the Bibimbap.
Chalmers furrows his brow, trying to make sense of Skinner's explanation.
Water from the neighbor's pond. For Bibimbap.
Superintendent, I assure you, it's perfectly safe. The cosmic culinary alignment is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for an extraordinary dining experience.
Chalmers remains unconvinced, eyeing Skinner suspiciously as he tries to reconcile the peculiar situation in the kitchen.
Seymour, there's something unusual about this dish.
We're trying to play it cool. Unusual. Oh, I'm sure it's just the exotic regional flavor, Superintendent. Nothing to be concerned about.
Chalmers continues to scrutinize the dish, trying to put his finger on what's wrong.
No, it's more than that. Something doesn't add up. What is it about this bibimbap?
Bibimbap, you say? Well, it's a complex blend of flavors, textures, and...
Chalmers interrupts, finally realizing the truth.
Seymour, this isn't bibimbap. This is a water cake.
A water cake? Oh, dear. That sounds like a dish from Sims 2. How could this happen?
Skinner is visibly flustered, trying to understand the mix-up in the kitchen.
Seymour, it's not your fault. You shouldn't let the kitchen make such mistakes.
But, Superintendent, perhaps we should just eat it anyway. I don't want to trouble the chef. In addition, there can often be confusion due to different regional dialect. I have often heard that vegetarian bibimbap is a regional dialect for water cake in this area.
Chalmers, however, is adamant that this mistake should not be overlooked.
Seymour, we have the right to be served what we ordered. Such a mix-up is unacceptable. I'll have a word with the chef and make sure this gets resolved. Skinner is grateful for Chalmers' understanding, but still feels uneasy about the situation as they prepare to address the issue with the kitchen. After a brief exchange with the chef, Chalmers returns with the smile. Seymour, the chef has apologized for the mistake. They're preparing the vegetarian bibimbap right now. It should be ready shortly.
Grinning nervously. Thank you, Superintendent. Thank you, Superintendent. I appreciate your understanding.
With the problem resolved, Skinner and Chalmers can finally look forward to the proper meal they originally intended, putting an end to this culinary adventure with a sense of relief and a dash of humor.
Fire your kitchen. Is it Will? Oh, the wisp.
Oh, that, Superintendent. Don't worry. It's just a plant prank. Skinner's response leaves Chalmers utterly baffled.
Plant prank? Seymour, how could a plant start a fire in our kitchen?
Well, you see, Superintendent, it's an exceptionally mischievous potted plant. It's known for its fiery sense of humor.
Mischievous plant? Seymour, I've never heard of such a thing.
And why now?
At this time of year, at this time of day, in this part of the town, localized entirely within your kitchen?
It's a rare species of plant that thrives on chaos. It must have chosen today to play its little prank. I should have known that this expression from this little devilish potted plant in the kitchen means trouble.
Skinner, this is preposterous. We need to put out that fire immediately.
Superintendent, you see the fire extinguisher? It's on vacation. It's on vacation. It decided to take a tropical holiday.
Skinner desperately looks around for something to douse the flames.
Skinner, this is getting out of hand. We need to call the fire department right now.
Superintendent, you're right.
I suppose it's time to call the professional.
Skinner reluctantly dials the fire department, and soon enough, the firefighters arrive to extinguish the blaze. As the firefighters work to put out the fire, Chalmers and Skinner exchange a wary look, realizing that this evening has been nothing short of absurd.
Seymour, I never thought I'd say this, but I hope our next dinner doesn't involve any more plant pranks or cosmic culinary alignments.
Agreed, Superintendent.
Let's hope for a more ordinary meal next time.
Thanks again for the invite, Skinny. The vegetarian bibimbap was simply delicious and perfectly prepared.
Sure, you're welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Seymour, before I forget, what was our Netflix account password again?
It's the date of our wedding day, Superintendent.
All right. I always seem to forget that.
Not a problem at all, Superintendent. It's a date worth remembering. The two engage in some small talk about their dinner tonight.
Well, Steamer, I must say, you're an odd fellow, but that vegetarian bibimbap was delicious.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Superintendent. We'll have to plan the next gathering soon. Skinner and Chalmers share a moment of camaraderie, looking forward to their future dinners together.
Indeed, Seymour. But there is one thing that does not let me sleep peacefully. It's none of my business, but are you sure that the house next door should be on fire?
Oh, that? Yes, don't worry. That's just the shop where the playing pot plants are sold. The fire is professional pyrotechnics and is only for marketing purposes.
Oh, well, I am reassured. Until next time, bye.
Bye, have a safe trip home, muttering to himself. Phew, that was close.
What's close?